Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Today we will have a presentation about creating reading awareness. Because present days, the reading, the quality of reading, the reading habit is almost gone out from the students, as well as we can say from the common person also. So inshallah this topic will make you some of the good points, new techniques and methods to adopt, implement and improve your reading habit. These are the contents for today's presentation. Generally we people will say, why should we read? What is the importance of it? So what are the methods should create? I mean the technology, how to improve our technical things to improve our reading habit. Whenever we start any new things, we have some problems. Generally we used to face the problems to initial stage, at the initial stage. That also quoted here. Some of the best reading methods also you can find out in this presentation. And you know, in everywhere there are many types of people. Even in the classroom you can see some people will be highly caliber, some students will be average, some students will be poor. Like there are many types in every category. So I have given some of the categories, the types in readers, and benefits also I have quoted here. So the first question in our mind, it may come, the first question may come in our mind, why reading is important. The reading, I have given the acronym for that: resourceful, education, achievable, development. The education should make you a resourceful person, so that will help you to achieve your development. That is called read. Okay. We are seeing here why the reading is important. The first thing, it improves our positive attitudes. Okay. It enriches our life. Generally the reading helps us to makes us a man, complete man. We can come to know what's going on, what we should do, how we should overcome, all the things. It will be helpful to fulfill our needs. As usual, the reading means to improve our knowledge. I have given here to enrich knowledge. Okay? Some people may read for pleasure, some people may read for gaining knowledge. So we have to make it here as a pleasure, so that only we can gain knowledge. Okay? Quotations. Yeah, some of the quotations here you can find out. Reading. As usual, doing exercise to keep fit our body. So likewise, if you read, you can keep your mind fit. So reading here, if you read more, your opportunities will become more. So that's why I have given a reading opens many doors of opportunity. And generally if you honor the reading habit, definitely the world will honor you. Here you can see, it is a new sight to eyes and new wisdom to mind. Okay? Why should we read? The first question always comes in my mind, in our mind, why should we read? See, it's a primary way to gain the information. It's a primary way to gain information. For example, I want to say here, even if you want to buy a home or a land or a TV or whatever the things, first you should know the terms, the new things. Even if you want to buy a home, you have to see what's the price going on in this place, what's the market going on, either the land is correct or not, all the things you have to see. Likewise, even if you want to buy a home, TV, whatever, so you should read the things, what's going on, what is good, what is not good, what you should do, what you should not do. Okay, why should we read mean? Should improve the knowledge and enhance our skills. Some people may read for their interview purpose. Okay, some people may read for their higher education, and you can say, I want to understand my subject. I want to improve my curriculum. I want to get the top ranking. So for that purpose also people start to read. Okay, information, people used to say information is a knowledge, information is a wealth. So if you want to know the information, you keep on reading. This is the reading habit, the practical way how to create. The first thing, we should have a hobby. If you feel it's a duty, we won't do. Generally, for example, playing football, it's a hobby mean we will play regularly. Even if any interruption comes, we will create a time and we will start for playing the match, whatever, either football or watching movies. It's our hobby because we want to do that, we are enjoying. So in such case, we should have a hobby to enjoy ourselves reading. So we have to keep in our mind that reading is a hobby. So make it as a passion, make it as a passion. Okay. The thing is, you create a time, suitable time. Some people may read at early morning, some people may read at bedtime, some people may read at tea time. So you fix yourself, you create yourself what time is suitable to you. Okay. The second thing is you should have a time as well as the environment that plays major role for everything. So if you don't have reading habit, please come to the KSU Central Library. It has enormous space, excellent books, many collections, online you can find out. Come to the library, use it, so that only you can have the habit of creating the reading habit, okay? And as I wish to say, this is the e-generation, everything is going on. So for example, laptop, tablets, everything. So the KSU is providing online journals, e-libraries is here. If you please access this website, what is given here, accesslibrary.ksu.edu.sa, you can find out maximum number of things, online journals, books, everything you can find out. You can download, you can read, whatever. So you use it, try to use it. And whatever you read, you discuss with your friends. That will help you to retain the things what you read. And also that will make you to read more things. Your friend may say, I read today 2 books. Then you can say, no, I read 2 articles. So article is better than the books. So according to you, you discuss whatever the things going on between you, what you read. So that will helpful to you to make yourself to read more. Okay. The self-motivation is very important. Here we can say, what is self-motivation? Self-motivation means, for example, this month I read 1 book. The next month I should decide myself, I should read more than 1. So it is motivating yourself. So you should have a self-motivation, okay, the habit. So that will help you to read more. The next thing, the lifetime habit you should have, everything. Lifetime habit. Some may be having some achievements. So you should have some lifetime achievement that I should read more. The reading is essential for me. Okay. Generally people offer facing problem while reading because of vocabulary, lack of vocabulary. So my suggestion is install Oxford Dictionary in your website, in your laptop or your mobile. That will helpful for you to overcome the problem of this. Okay, active reading techniques. You can find out some of the techniques here I have quoted here. As I said here, every day you have to read, keep on reading. Sometimes you cannot read the same book every day. So you go for dailies, either English or Arabic, according to your like whatever the languages you want. So you keep on reading every day, the dailies, what's going on, and that will helpful for you to what's going on in and around you. Some of the things you have to reduce that. Please try to avoid some of the televisions. Maybe we can say episodes and movies, these things, that things and all. Okay. The read books which will be motivating. That is very important. The read yourself. Which books will motivate you to blow your mind? Blow your mind. Read and understand the information, whatever you read. Say yourself, reading is an integral part of my life. So assess yourself wherever you find the problems and try to overcome with that. So that will helpful for you to come over. Okay. Problems, as I said earlier in the content page itself, some of the problems we are facing when we start reading. The first thing is the feeling, awkward. When we start a book, when you start to read a journal or whatever, at very first you feel some of the things that the reading book, okay, we'll have two pages today we'll read. We'll see next time. Then the next time will not come. The book will be there on the table or a book or wherever. Later on we will forget what we read. Where is our book? So this is the time. So you have to create a time. Create a time and ignore the you eliminate the interest, lack of interest, make interest yourself, and you start to read. Vocabulary is a problem for everyone. For example, if you didn't understand a line sentence, you cannot read the next passage. So you keep on improve your vocabulary. As I said, television, watching television also we can avoid some of the things. The best reading methods I have quoted here: I, highlight, symbols, notes, tags. We'll see what are these. This is the first and foremost. Read line by line and have an eye from word to word. This will be helpful for you to understand what you read. So if you keep on your eye on each and every word, that will be helpful for you to what you read, what you are reading. Okay, highlight. Here some of the things will help you. For example, in whole page, some points may be helpful for you. So just you highlight, so that will helpful for you when you recalling the whatever you read. Here symbols. Some people may be writing. Some people, this may be important. For important, we can write some of the asterisk mark or whatever. Sometimes you may not understand what is this word. There you can put a question mark. So that will, in future time, you can refer the dictionary. Again, you can start to read the things. Notes, taking notes is very important. Here you can see, for example, the book contains 220 pages. You would have read just 120 pages. So you cannot come to know after 10 days or 5 days or a week where I left. So if the tag is there, that will helpful for you to continue your reading. And the thing I want to say here, the highlight symbols and all, you don't use for library books because it is public property. You can use it for your own books. Do you know how many types of readers? Can you please say how many types of readers? There are 3 types here. The one is hi-bye. The second is blind. The third is genuine. Can you say what is hi-bye at least? Hi-bye reader. As usual, the friends may be there. Many types. Hi-bye friends mean just seeing hi, and will you say just buy. So you can say buying the books from the bookshop and keeping inside the room. Sometimes they may read first page, second page. Again they will keep it as it is. Likewise, the students will borrow books from the library with some interest, but they won't read. At last they will pay a penalty for the late. Okay, here the blind readers, they are also okay. Here you can find out they will read the whole books. They will read the whole books. They won't use their logical thinking. Whatever they read, whatever they understand, just they will keep. That's all. They won't use it. That is also not correct. You see the third, genuine reader. They readers, this type of readers, they will understand the contents of the material. So whatever they read, they will judge themselves with their logical reasoning. They will apply these things, whatever they read, in their day-to-day activities, wherever it is applicable to them. Now you tell me which type of reader you are. Either first or second or third. Which type of reader you are. Where you want to be at least. Either first or second or third. Third. So you have to use all the things. Okay. Thank you for your response. See, what are these? Some of the things are almost 10 to 12 points are here. Can you see what are these? Enhance your knowledge, concentration, IQ, analytical skills. Reading improves. These are nothing but the benefits. How will you get benefits? Means if you choose the best material. That is very important. The reading book is good, but if you have to choose the best material to read. As I said, it will improve your knowledge, IQ skills, can control your mind, can lead the world, can acquire the information. Knowledge is wealth. Here we can say information is wealth. Can lead successful life. Be yourself as a knowledgeable person and improve your progress. See, the second thing you can see, reading improves writing skills. People can speak more, but when it comes to writing, they are facing much problem because of this thing. So you keep on reading. Conclusion, because I have to conclude very quickly. I didn't find any. As I said, it is assets for us. It makes us a valuable citizen for the nation, for the society, because the reader Generally, they will adopt the good things if you choose the best material. Okay. So if you have good attitudes, the society will become good. The nation will become good. So have a habit of ask. The ask is nothing but always seek knowledge. So how will you seek knowledge? Keep on read. Keep on read. Keep on read. So if you have the ask knowledge, you can improve all the things. This is the thing I want to say here. So to have a better citizen, good nation, you please keep on reading. I would like to suggest few things to our central library, KSU Central Library. The library should have a reading review committee to motivate the users. So if they have a strategic plan, if they have the strategic plan to increase the second thing you will find out the library reading day. I think the library is conducting many programs now here. The reading day, annual day, library day, maybe. So I am suggesting to the library to celebrate library reading day. So here, this library reading day will helpful to the users of the library to keep on read. Good readers are good leaders. Any question and answer from your side? Yes.
You said about create reading habits.
Yes.
Make it hobby. How can I make it like this?
Yeah, hobby, as I said, hobby means your interest. Generally the hobby becomes interest. As I said, if you want to play football, you don't need to get instruction from anyone. You yourself will do. Even if you have any work, you will create a time to play. You will create a time to play. Likewise, you should have a hobby to read. Definitely the reading will improve.
Sometimes some topics make me boring. How can I choose something interest you or something like that?
It depends on your interest. For example, if you go for academic side, you should read, no other go. Okay, gaining knowledge, it's depend on your interest. Some people may be interested on computer side, some people may be interested on latest technologies or electrical side, or as they have interest. So we can't force them, you should do this thing alone. It depends on their interest and their. Any questions from anyone?
Okay. Why do you think people nowadays stop reading? They hate reading, you can say.
Yeah, because they hate reading means they cannot understand the passage completely because of lack of vocabulary. So if you improve your vocabulary by using dictionary, either online or print dictionary, definitely it will helpful for you to keep on reading. Where you will struck when you couldn't understand. So if you understand, you can continue your reading. So the problem is lack of vocabulary. Improve your vocabulary, that will helpful for you to eliminate this slackness. Am I right?
I should say something like, as you, Mr.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you said that some people have problem in reading.
Yes.
Yeah. So normally, like, if I talk about myself, I can't read from the screen. Some people face problems from screen. So there are two ways to read different things, books or articles, journals, etc.
Ebook, you mean?
Yeah, ebooks.
Yeah,
Yes.
ebooks.
So I can't read from the screen. So you should, I think, as you are, for example, facing problem from the screen, then you should, I would say you should prefer from the hard copy. Yeah, hard copy.
Just
So
take
it
print
will,
out.
it will help you. I can read it.
Yeah, I should say thanks to Mr. Jaffer for his kind cooperation and support which made this presentation possible. And also, I express my thanks to KSU Central Library Dean and Vice Dean. I wish to say one thing, that without the help of my friend Mr. Hashim, I could not do better. He helped me a lot to do this. Thank you, Hashim. Thank you, Jafar. Yeah. Thank you for all.